Konbanwa, everybody. Today, I would like to talk to you a little bit about my diet and what I have been eating, what I've been trying to eat, what I've been utilizing to shape my decisions about how I'm going to diet and eat. And I'd like to give everyone a little update on how things are going. It's now the beginning of December, and I've been making pretty honest efforts for a month now. So I do want to share with everyone where I'm at now. So first off, diet. In my previous video, I talked about some things that I had done in the past that worked out pretty well for me. And I also said that things hadn't been going super wonderful. That's changed pretty considerably since then. It has been quite a while. The biggest thing for me is I want to make sure that I'm making choices for myself ahead of time. So instead of trying to think every day about what I'm going to eat, I'm trying to think out in advance about what I'm going to eat. So one of the things that has been working really well is what I am going to show now. That right there is everything that I picked up from a trip to the supermarket. That is about 2,700 yen worth of food, give or take a little bit. I had a few things in the refrigerator, but it's somewhere around 2,500 to 3,000 yen. And let me put up a list of everything that is and the amount in grams. I don't usually do this. I don't usually actually weigh things out and calculate it that way. One of the big things for me is I'm trying to make choices now that I can stick with for the long term. I don't want to look at my diet as being a diet. When I think about my diet, I'm really just thinking about the foods that I'm eating. I'm not trying to think of things as some sort of scheme that I need to be on. I think anyone who's ever been in a similar situation to myself has realized that losing weight is one thing, maintaining weight loss is a very different thing. For me personally, I've done pretty well at losing weight, but I've not done a very good job at maintaining the weight loss. So I'm really trying to build up positive habits now that will be easy for me to stick with. So again, what I mean here is I don't usually weigh things out and plan things this way. I go to the supermarket with a mindset of let me buy vegetables and meat and plan things out that I'm pretty sure are going to be fairly healthful and meet my personal dietary and appetite needs. But I do want to just show everyone what things look like in terms of weight or mass, and then I'll be able to take that information and break it down into the calories and macros, things like that. So everything I have there in that photo comes out to what you see here. What I've been doing is I bought these glass containers. It was a set of 8. Each one holds, I think they actually hold something like 600 milliliters of stuff. But in reality, you fill it up to somewhere around 500 milliliters, which I feel like that's kind of a perfect size. So I go to the supermarket, buy everything like you see here, and I basically put it all in a pot and cook it. And when it cools down, I put it into these containers like so. And then I can put that into the refrigerator. Or if I really wanted to, I could freeze it. But one pot for me basically comes out to somewhere between 5 and 8 of these full containers. This yielded 6, which is just about perfect, because that means that I've got 6 meals for the week, 1 for the weekend, or sometimes I just eat the same meal 2 times a day. But that is what I've been doing that has been really successful for me. I had meant to take video of me actually preparing this, and I didn't actually push record because I'm pretty smart. But it's really simple. All I did here was brown the chicken a little bit, pull it out, chop it into pieces, then put in the chopped onions, the chopped celery, then chopped carrots, then put in all of the rest of the vegetables with the chicken, mix it up, put in salt.
I go to craft service, get some raw veggies, bacon, cup of soup. Maybe I had a stew going.
And then cook that for 20 minutes. In this case, because I've got so much really watery vegetable like the cabbage and the daikon radish, things like that, I didn't even add any water. It basically was enough water on its own. But all of this together, then it doesn't have a very strong flavor. So then every time I pull one of these out of the refrigerator and eat it, I can basically flavor it however I want with either hot sauce or herbs and spices from the pantry. And just like that, it's almost like having 6 different kinds of meals. And for this, the totals per serving here, each one of these containers is round about 510 kilocalories. It's about 63 grams of protein, about 31 grams of carbohydrates, and about 15 grams of fat. So then the macros there, it's about 49% protein, 24% carbohydrate, and 26% fat. So that's really what I'm kind of looking for. So I'll usually have that for lunch, and then for dinner, I'm often going and getting like a salad from an expensive salad place near me, but I really like their salads, even though they're about 1,500 yen each. So I'll have something like that. Maybe in the future I'll show some of the things that we can get here at the convenience store in Japan. Japanese convenience stores actually have a lot of pretty good healthful options. So that's what I'm doing for my diet. The big thing there, I think everyone knows that you can't outrun a bad diet. So I'm really trying to be careful about choosing good options, and like I said, planning things out in advance so that I'm not put in a position where I'm making sort of simple, quick choices, which would often in the past be ordering something from like Uber Eats or going to the convenience store and getting, I don't know, like a bento or something like that. Things that are just not really doing me any favors. So yeah, that's really it. That's kind of what I wanted to share. Obviously, the other side of this, I think everyone knows that when you're thinking about losing weight, diet is far more important than exercise. You know, there's the idea that for me, even at the weight that I'm at now, if I could go running for 30 minutes, I might burn somewhere between 300 and 500 calories. But if I ate 2 donuts, that would negate all of that. So it is really important to consider diet. Of course, I do also think that it's really important to put on muscle, because obviously having more muscle helps you burn more calories. So I have been trying to focus on weight training. And like I said, so far I've been pretty successful. Nothing crazy, but going back to the end of October, I was at 110 kilograms, and I was at about 37.5% body fat. Now I'm at 106 kilograms. So I've lost 4 kilograms in the past 4 weeks, 4.5 weeks. So 106 kilograms, and I believe I'm at 35% body fat right now. So I've lost 2.5% body fat. So feeling pretty good about that. And as I said last time, I've done another body scan. For me, when I look at them side by side, I feel pretty good about the difference, but I don't know if everyone is going to be able to see that there is that much difference, but I'll show it to you anyways. Here it is. So yeah, again, things seem to be going pretty well. I will in the future show some other meals and things like that I think I enjoy. Maybe give people ideas. If anyone else has ideas for sort of mass meal prep things that I can make, I'd love to hear them.
Give me some more.
And thank you all very much for joining me again. The next video, I think I want to talk about some of my exercise and fitness goals, and some of the measurables that I will be using. So until then, everyone, have a great evening, have a great day, have a great whatever. Just, have a great one.